Welcome to this review on the PiPo M9, an Android-based Chinese-made tablet. This review will just be a quick outline on the PiPo M9, and I'll also have in-depth reviews with more examples linked on annotations on the video. The PiPo M9 is one of the most cost-affordable tablets on the market. It's available in a 16GB only version for $250 from websites such as SpeedMall, which is where I purchased my tablet from. What you get in the box is a AC charging adapter, a USB cable, a screen protector, earphones, USB cable, and a USB on the go cable. It's a great value considering the tablet's only $250. The first thing I noticed about this tablet was how small it was. It is by far the smallest 10.1 inch tablet on the market with its thin bezel. The tablet sports a clean and minimalistic design which feels great in the hands, shown off by having no buttons on the bottoms or sides of the device. It comes in at 10.8mm thick, 240mm long, and 172mm high. The buttons and ports are all on the top of the device, and from left to right you have the back or escape button, the power button, charging port, mini HDMI port, USB on the go port, 3.5mm audio jack, and finally a TF card port, meaning the device can be expandable past the 16GB internal memory. And the device also weighs in at a measly 574 grams, one of the lightest 10.1 inch tablets on the market, only being beaten by the Galaxy Tab 10.1. One thing you might have noticed already is that there aren't any volume rockers, but this is fixed as you can adjust the volume using the two speaker icons at the bottom of the device. One negative thing about this device is the fact that the speakers are situated on the back of the device, so when you place the tablet down to watch a movie while sitting down, or if you hold it, you'll find it hard to hear the speakers, but once there isn't anything obstructing the back of the speakers, they honestly are one of the best quality stereo speakers that I've ever heard. What powers this device is what blows it away from the competition at its current price point. It features a 1280 by 800 resolution screen, which is similar to devices such as the Galaxy Note 10.1 and the Galaxy Tab 2. It runs on the quad-core Rockchip 3188 CPU. It has 2GB of RAM, rivaling the Nexus 10, and which also doubles the iPad 4's RAM. It also comes with a huge 7800 mAh battery and runs Android 4.11 Jelly Bean. It features a 5MP back camera and 2MP front camera, which I admit aren't the best, but tablets aren't meant to be used as cameras, which is why almost all new phones beat every tablet camera out. Though the quality isn't great, it still works for what it's required to do, so it's still usable when Skyping or if you use Google Hangout. The device runs Android 4.11 Jelly Bean and so is pretty snappy, as you can see. Programs don't take long to load, but one issue I faced was lag when I had multiple programs open with simultaneous downloads going on at the same time, but the lag only lasted for a couple of seconds and was lag free after that, so it wasn't too bad. Gaming on this tablet is great. There really isn't any lag, but I have noticed some lag on cutscenes or intros on intensive games such as Real Racing 3, but gaming performance generally is lag free and perfect. One of the cons about Android devices in general is that most of the apps aren't made for tablets, and so they look upscaled and don't look very high definition on the screen. Web browsing is pretty good, but is mostly dependent on your internet speeds rather than the tablet itself. There is no noticeable lag when zooming in or out or moving left to right, which is a plus, and it also does great playing online videos. Videos are pretty smooth, up to about 2K resolution, where I experienced some lag using MX Player. I tried to fix this by changing it to hardware decoding, but for some reason it wouldn't let me to. PDF browsing is fine, works well, but sometimes takes a while to properly focus on text when you're zooming in, but I'm not sure why you'd be zooming in. The benchmarks of this device were great because of the hardware, but generally Chinese tablets are let down because of poorly optimized Android systems rather than the hardware, and so benchmarks alone shouldn't determine whether to purchase this device or not. So overall, I think this tablet is a great buy. At $250 for a 10.1 inch tablet, it's half and even a third of the price of its current competitors on the market. It's a great device for kids, parents, etc. because it's cheap, affordable, and works great. For a tech-savvy person, I wouldn't recommend this tablet, as you will notice the little nitty-gritty details which others won't pick up, such as lag.